And the president will be heading to the Middle East on Sunday as the first phase of his peace plan for Gaza goes into action. Today, the guns fell silent as a ceasefire takes hold.
And that started the clock on a 72-hour deadline for Hamas to return the Israeli hostages in exchange for Palestinian prisoners. Debora Patta is in East Jerusalem.
For all the Israelis who campaigned tirelessly for the hostages to come home, President Trump is something of a hero.
As a niece of one of the hostages, I have a lot of love for President Trump because he's the one that really sealed that deal.
Trump arrives on Monday, which is also the deadline for Hamas to return all 48 hostages.
2 years of war has deeply divided Israelis. Many believe their government has prioritized revenge over releasing hostages. But they all agree on one thing. It is President Trump who got this deal over the line.
Right up until the final hours before the ceasefire came into effect today, Israel continued its bombardment of Gaza. But as soon as the guns went silent and Israeli troops withdrew to an agreed-upon line within the territory, tens of thousands of Palestinians began the journey home. Almost the entire population of Gaza has been repeatedly displaced over the past 2 years. For some, home was unrecognizable. There is nothing that remains from Mohammed al-Madun's life before the war. I hope the war doesn't start again, she said. What we have lost will never come back, and the people who died are gone forever. Beneath the rubble and ruin, the ceasefire is still holding. But many Palestinians fear once the hostages have been freed, the bombing will start again. Debora Patta, CBS News, East Jerusalem.
As former Secretaries of State, Condoleezza Rice and Hillary Clinton are veterans of the search for peace in the Middle East.
Today, they spoke about the prospects for the Trump plan with Norah O'Donnell.
Secretary Clinton, let me start with you. Does this diplomatic breakthrough make you hopeful about what's next?
Norah, it does. It's a really significant first step, and I really commend President Trump and his administration, as well as Arab leaders in the region, for making the commitment to the 20-point plan and seeing a path forward for what's often called the day after. Most importantly, the conflict hopefully will end with the ceasefire. The hostages will be returned. And then the very hard work of rebuilding Gaza, of finding the kind of security that Israel and the Palestinians after Hamas deserve to have. I am very hopeful that we'll be able to see progress. Today's a good start, but we have to keep going from here.
And Secretary Rice, on that note, this is a very fragile situation, not only for the next 72 hours, but beyond. Are you confident that this is the end of this war?
Well, no one can be completely confident given the history of the Middle East, but I will say there are several elements that I hope will make this particular very important period possible for success, because as Hillary has said, there are many steps beyond this, but this step has to work first. Secondly, I was glad to read that the United States is going to deploy 200 or so civil military personnel for civil military coordination, because we will have capabilities to help in getting people there, getting the humanitarian assistance organized. And so that's a step that we've not seen before. And even the verification of the beginning of the ceasefire and the movement of Israeli troops to another line was verified by Central Command of the United States. So there seems to me to be an American role in this that is, it's not being overplayed, and that's the right thing.
You can see more of Norah O'Donnell's interview with Secretaries Clinton and Rice on CBSNews.com.